Hi, Susini, and welcome to another episode of Movie Review. I'm your host Kaneki, and this show is sponsored by NewsunplugKE. Stay tuned. So on the first movie, it was Seriously Single. It was released in 2020 and it was directed by Rethabile and Katleho. So this movie starts with two best friends. One is called Dineo and the other one is called Noni. So Dineo has like a history, like a cycle of having boyfriends on and off, and I did for 2 months, anaachwa, and I'm moving a boyfriend anatuma vitu kwa company yake yenye na work with, like that kind of cycle every now and then. Hajaikuwa in like a long-term relationship that like msichana anashinda kitoka kwa kila saa. So kuna hiyo, this other best friend mwenye anaitwa Noni, she's like interested in this like guy who's like a bartender in a certain band, whatever, but then she's not like willing to admit that she has fallen for this guy, like amepata tu feelings for this other guy. So dinaona meet this other guy wakiwa kwa like aliachwa, tuanze hapo. So aliachwa na boyfriend, alikuwa anaenda kulia kwa gari, ndio she met another guy kwa parking lot. Ndio sasa they started talking, they started like vibing and everything. She told her about like her standards and like what she wants in a man and whatever, and the guy seemed nice, he looked good obviously. So like I thought like watakuwa hit it off, I thought they were going to be a thing, I thought like watakuwa too close, like something was going to happen. Then after some while they started hooking up, like this other time, this like hivi tu, like I didn't know like kwa nini dem alingia to box haraka, but if honestly I was the one, I think anamingia box because he looked good. So like boy akamtoka. Imagine this boy alikuwa engaged, so he was cheating on the engaged fiancé and cheating also on this other girl, but then the girl was so devastated. So ndio kanza like kuingia kwa hizi nini dating sites and everything, but every guy she meets anakuta is not like the same type of vibe yenye yanataka, because she doesn't want to be single. Ndio kuna watu huku atakanyi like kukaa single forever in their life. So she's that type of girl. Noni is totally the opposite. She's free, she dates whoever she wants to, she like hookups with whatever she wants to and everything. So will she get to marry this cute guy? Will she get a boyfriend? Will she be single? Like, will Noni have the like courage to tell this bartender that she has feelings for her? Will the best friends still be best friends? Will she like achieve her dreams and goals? We'll get to see all of this in Seriously Single, and it's on Netflix, so you should definitely go and watch it, and I give it a 7 out of 10. On the next movie, it's called Uradi. It's a Kenyan movie. It was released in 2022 and it was directed by Kang'ethe Mongai. It starts with this guy anaitwa Komo ametoka Ushago. Ni wale venye unamalizanga like high school, wazazi wako nasema mtoto wangu atenda Nairobi, atapata pesa, atanunua ndege, like hiyo vibe tu ya Ushago. Nafikiria mtoto after amepass high school ataenda huko apate mapesa au hamishe kutoka Ushago, that kind of vibe. So Komo kuna girlfriend fulani hivyo, then results zikatokea, so he was like alichukula kwa uni yenye kwa Nairobi. Obviously akaharakisha nini akaenda naye, kufika naye anapatana like unajua venye kuna kwa ile peer pressure, like umetoka Ushago umeenda like naye, so kuna ile like your standards, like can I fit in this like ka group or anything. Unaanza kupatana watu kwa madowe, hauna kitu, umetoka Ushago, like unang'o unavaa sijui aje, that kind of vibe. Then he moves in with like his 3 roommates. Then kuna this other girl mwenye lakonga like anamkufia. Okay, sikumkufia, ni vile like umeka class, you make eye contact twice, unafikiria ndio utamuoa. That was not the case. That was definitely not the case. The girl mwenye alikuwa amekufia like ako high class and komo kwa tu hapa like hapa tu chini. So akatry kushoot his shots, dem akaingia box surprisingly, because me mwenyewe I was shocked because how mbona aliingia box yake, like nile tu kupe the silent guy a chance ama kulienda aje, like vitu kama hizo. So tutakuja kujua if dem aliingia box vizuri, tutakuja kuona if like Komoli aliweza kuwa like boyfriend yake, if how mabishto yake alimsaidia and everything. But Komoli now, cause alikuwa na hiyo peer pressure ya kutaka like to live that university life, he gets himself into like some serious like dealings with people, like some just weird business, like let's call it serialism. Yeah, that kind of business, like anaingia tu kwa business yenye ifai ndio apate pesa ndio aweze to live up to the expectations that his roommates have of him. So we'll get to see if he gets caught. Will he like stop doing that kind of business? Will the girlfriend come to visit him uni? Like atamaliza uni, like udemetingia box yake, all of these things. We'll get to see it in Uradi, and it's a Netflix show, and I also recommend it because it's a Kenyan movie and I love like the humor in it because napenda hiyo accent ya venye like mtoshago natokanga then anakuja, like I love the way they portray that because hizo accents zao zinakuwa different, so napenda venye ili portray this Kikuyu guy mwenye ametoka Ushago anaenda kwa university. So I recommend it. Go and watch it, guys. That movie I'm going to review is called Kambili, The Whole 30 Yards. It's a Nigerian movie and it was released in 2020 and it was directed by Kayode Kasam. So this movie starts with this main actor or main actress called Kambili. Kambili wants to get married before 30 years old. So she has her job, but like isile show yenye nanzanga like dema figure out all of her like everything, like unapata Kambili ako anamkanga every time amechelewa kena job, room yake kwangia arrange, like ako na boyfriend alimtoka on her birthday. Imagine ukitokwa siku ya birthday yako. So there's also that, like she just has a lot going on and everything. So she tries so hard to change herself for this guy, ndio the guy mrudia, because the guy apparently alimwambia yeye si wife material. So like unapata Kambili tries to become this other type of woman so that she can become the wife material that the guy wanted to. The guy is called John. And do you know who John is? John is the guy who also acted in Just in Time. I don't know if you remember him, the hot looking dude mwenye alikuwa dark skin na tundevu na katu sexy. That guy is also in this movie, but he's not like a good guy in this movie. He's a narcissist. He's not a good guy. He even told Kambili that she's getting fat. I don't think you should date someone who tells you that kind of thing. So we'll get to see if Kambili figures out her like life. Will she focus on being the wife material? Will she like focus on being a better person as a woman to achieve her career and everything? And also Kambili akona best friend tutakuja kuona if best friend yake hata have feelings. But honestly me, I feel like if you're best friends with someone, I don't think if you get into a relationship and I feel like it will break everything, because the moment nyoili meachana, not only your friendship but also your like lovers, whatever, itapotea. So if I was asked, I feel like if people are best friends, they should remain best friends. But we'll get to see if the best friend will confess to liking Kambili. Will Kambili go back to John? Will Kambili figure out her life? Will she get a new job and everything? So we'll get to see if she'll get married by the age of 30 or 29. We'll get to see everything. And it's a Netflix show. You should go and watch it, and I give it a 7 out of 10 because it's comedy. It's amazing. It's just a romantic comedy kind of vibe. It's good. And with that, we'll go on a short break and we'll come back and do other movies. And don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. For the break, we had reviewed Seriously Single, Kambili, The Whole 30 Yard, and Uradi. So moving on, we're going to be looking at this movie inaitwa Entergalactic. Entergalactic was released in 2022 this year. It was directed by Fletcher Mills. So this movie starts with this like artist anaitwa Jabari. So Jabari is like, I am back to make your life miserable. It's the same kind of thing. So Jabari after amepata like job kwa hii company fulani ya kufanya comics, X na mcall. Najua like unela progress. So tutakuja kuona will he get back with his ex. Mniambia kama nimepronounce vizuri. So kuna $sign, kuna moja ni musician na mwingine ni actor. So we'll get to see them in this. Bado tu kuna Jaden Smith, Will Smith, all of that. So after Jabari gets a job in the like comic world, there's this co-worker anapata na yeye. Kuna vile like anataka kumwambia asitry ku change the nini. Like okay, this is his work. So alikuwa anamwambia atry ku change it into like venye company ita like mpenda or whatever, but Jabari Ali decide, no, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make sure this work is for me, and I won't change it for anyone because this is what I want to work with. So we'll see Jabari and this new neighbor, if they hit it off, like they go on dates, they do this, that photography, that is, she takes pictures and like she sells them in the gallery and whatever. We'll also get to see that type of work and everything. And also we'll see if Jabari will get like intimate with kuja kuona hiyo, tutakuja kujua if they'll date for long, will they do this and that. And this show is on Netflix, and honestly I love the people who did like the animation series, like the good animators. I just loved it, and I highly, and I mean highly recommend it. I give it an 8 out of 10. Movie I'm going to review is called Slumberland. Slumberland was released in 2022 and it was directed by Francis Lawrence. So it's Slumberland, iko na this guy Aquaman, to Jason Momoa. So this movie starts with, so like he was actually reading from Google the things he can do so that he can like able to raise a child. So we get to see. Okay, on the next movie I'll be doing is called Do Revenge. Do Revenge was released in 2022 and it was directed by Jennifer Robinson. So the movie starts with like two girls. Okay, one girl, someone did that to you, obviously you break up. But this girl, nothing was done to him because apparently he's a guy and he can do whatever he wants. He said he accidentally sent it, or like someone hacked into his phone. So we'll get to see if that was true or not. We'll get to see if the girl will go back. Guys, don't forget to like comment down below on the movies that I can do like next time. If ulikuwa watch a movie before, unaweza niambia like ni part gani iliku like attract ama iliku capture, unaweza niambia your ratings when you like rate kwa hii movie and everything. Just comment down below, tell me your ideas, tell me if ulikuwa unajua nini certain actors wako kwa this movie ama uli recognize a certain actor and everything. And guys, don't forget to follow, like, share and subscribe to all our social media platforms at NewsunplugKE. Bye.